Welcome back to week 2 of Speech and Diction, where we're still talking about breath. And I'd like you to do something for me. You remember how we talked about breaking down the phonemes of your name? What I'd like you to do is I'd like you to get up and go to one side of the room, and then in a straight line, just cross the room. And pay attention to the way your body is moving and the parts of your body that are doing that moving. Just the way you paid attention to the articulators and the structures of your speech mechanism when you formed the phonemes in your name, I'd like you to pay attention to what your feet are doing, what your hips are doing, how your weight is distributed, what your gait is like. Go ahead and do that, and then come back and we'll talk. You can just pause this. No, go ahead. No, seriously, go do it. I'll be here. One of the best descriptions I've ever heard of walking is that you're in the process of falling and catching yourself. Think about it. You initiate your walk by deliberately stepping forward with one leg. But then what happens? You shift your weight, your hip tilts and lifts the other leg off the ground, then your body leans forward and starts to fall as the lifted leg swings forward like a pendulum ahead of the other leg and stops your fall. The hips shift again, and the process repeats. Lift, fall, catch. Walking, at its simplest, is mostly effortless. Now, breathing works very much the same way as walking, by which I mean that the air pressure inside your chest cavity is generally at equilibrium with the outside air pressure. They're in balance. So I'd like to do another exercise with you, and this is called the lung vacuum. I'll describe it first, and then I'll demonstrate it so that then you can follow me and try it at home. I am going to ask you to sincerely try this. It's going to start this way. You're going to stand with your feet shoulder width apart, elbows at your side, and arms bent like chicken wings. All right? And then what you're going to do is that you're going to squat. And as you squat, you're going to drive all of the air out of your body. And when you think you're almost out, you're going to laugh and talk to get rid of every last drop of air. When you get there, you're going to hold your nose, stand up, and then let the air, by letting go of your nose, rush into your body. You are not going to inhale. You're just going to let the air fall into your body. And when you feel that everything's come back to equilibrium again, then I want you to inhale as much air as you can. And what you'll discover is that you've still got half of your breath capacity remaining after you let the air rush back into your body. That's because you've forced the air out, you come back to equilibrium, and then you can keep inhaling, right? The same thing is true for exhaling. If you want to inhale as much as possible, take as big and full a deep breath as you can, and then let it fall out. And then keep exhaling. You'll find that you've got half of your breath capacity remaining on the exhale as well. La 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 la. This is why breathing is a lot like walking. It's an effortless activity except for the amount of energy it takes to push your breathing just past, above or below the equilibrium point. Then your body rights itself, and then you inhale a little bit, let it go, and it falls. And then you exhale a little bit, you let it go, and it rises. Over and over again. Breathing should be effortless. What gets in the way is tension. And you knew I was going there. So what we need to talk about then is the different ways to help you breathe naturally and in a relaxed manner when you're not in the on your back, knees bent position, right? So let's look at a couple of other ways that you can breathe by positioning your body to take all of the muscle tension required to hold your body upright away so you can continue to focus on your breathing.